Hello everyone, I am Craig and today I will be showing you how to build a potato, carrot, and wheat farm for Hypixel Skyblock. To start off, I recommend having a blank plot like this. The easiest way to get one would be to paste a super flat plot and then remove all the blocks with a builder's ruler. For this farm, I'm going to be using the builder's ruler, a prisma pump, the hoe of greatest tilling, and a water bucket. These items are good but not necessary for the farm. All you really need are going to be dirt blocks and a water bucket. To get started, we're going to be using the Infinidirt wand to place down 5 rows of dirt. Then we're going to skip 1 row. Make sure you skip the very first row in your farm before you place the 5 rows. And we're just going to place 5 rows of dirt until we get to the edge of our plot. Alright, now that we have all of the rows placed for the farm, we're going to go back to the beginning of it and place the water. Alright, all we have to do for the water is fill in all of the holes that we left. We get a spot like this, it's easy to fix. Alright, with all of the water fully placed, all we have to do now is take our hoe of greatest tilling and till all of the dirt we placed. Alright, now that this is tilled, we need to go back to the very start of our farm. And we're going to skip the first row, and then dig out these 5 blocks, place water in between, and we're going to do that across the entire farm. You want to skip 1 row, and then place water. We'll skip the next row, and so on. Alright, and now that we are close to the end, we don't want to dig this row. What we're going to do is go back to the very start again, go to the other side of the farm, and dig out every row opposite to what we previously did. So because we dug out the second row, we're going to start on the first, and then we're going to skip a row, move on to the next, and do this across the farm again. Alright, now that we have all the water placed, and the blocks broken in the proper places across the entire farm, that's it for the farm design itself. All you have to do is now plant whatever seeds you like, wheat, potatoes, carrots. A bit of a problem with this farm design is because I built it on the very edge, these won't receive water. If you build it on one of the middle plots, all you do is add water to the end. If you build it on the very edge plot, you don't water this, or you don't plant this area, it'll still be an infinite farm. You can skip the last row. To show off how to actually farm this design, I have one built for convenience. Garden. For this farm design, you're going to be using 93 speed. You're going to set your degrees to 90 and then 0, or as close to 0 as possible. And all you do is farm and move to either the left or the right. We're still set to 155 for the previous farm design. Set max speed 93. And this is how it works. I would recommend pasting across 5 plots like I did here. But with a high enough garden level, you should be able to get away with 2 to 3. And that's going to be it for the farm design. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and let me know what farms you'd like to see next.